I had Cosmos and pulled pork. It was a good day.
Wait, yeah! Pork?
Yeah, I made it myself.
Damn.
It was delicious. Yes, my friend loved me.
Pulled pork.
So Thursday was pulled pork and Cosmo Day. Friday.
Pulled pork and
When she said pulled pork, she had my attention.
Yeah.
If she didn't already.
Friday, I didn't do anything. I think I slept all day on Friday, actually.
That's not bad.
No, Saturday I worked at the night, so I slept all day Saturday.
Excellent.
Sunday, actually, I saw one of my good friends that I haven't seen since, like, Christmas time. We live in the same city. I haven't seen this guy for, like, 7 months.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Is that because you were with your ex for a little bit, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, there it is. Now we're getting the deep... There we go.
It's complicated. Let's just leave it at that. So I hung out with him all day, and then went home, did nothing, and then went to work yesterday.
Nothing is awesome.
It feels so good to do nothing. I've been so busy forever.
And you want to talk about busy? Both Par and myself have been gallivanting through the GTA.
So I've heard.
And I swear to goodness, we hit every convention that dared to poke his head up from the sand.
Yeah.
Like, as an example, our actual weekend started off at Con Bravo.
Yeah.
Then Transforms in the TF Con.
Nice.
And of course, halfway through this, Par, our co-host here, brought some fantastic ladies with him. Who were those lovely girls' names again?
Olivia, and the other one, unique name. Her name is Russia.
Russia! Mother Russia! Yeah! So we had Russia in the comments. That's what we're driving around, yeah!
And her name was Russia, and she's from, like, somewhere in the Middle East, anyways. I forget. No, she's Afghani.
Afghanistan?
Yeah, and her name is Russia.
That is awesome.
So figure that out.
I could dig that.
Yeah.
So basically, half of this.
Yeah.
Par goes, we're going to go to a car show downtown Toronto. And it's like, awesome! So basically, we can train random crews at Combo TT and a car show downtown. And it's like, that's just crazy. And the thing is that I haven't been a part of something like that, like, forever. So the thing is that we got, like, a crew over here, a crew over there, got a crew over there. And it's like, yeah, we're hitting it up! And because of that, I know I don't sound that tired, but holy smokes, I am just like, wow.
I think the car took the worst of it.
You think so?
It did.
Yeah, no, I could totally
We
see
survived, but that car didn't. And it's all right now, but yeah.
And the thing is that each show we went to was just as fun as the last one and everything else like that. And the thing is, we got some fantastic interviews that we're still working on.
Awesome.
And on top of that, the whole Weekly Training Fandom crew just came together in unison. And it was just a really, really good time. And the thing is that I was actually glad you're here.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be today's anchor for the show.
Yes.
Because both Par and I, we're going to be falling asleep through our actual stuff. Par had enough energy to switch the songs back and forth. And myself, I'm just going to curl up with the couches over here.
Nice.
And project my voice for all those to hear through the interwebs and also through our radio and television connections, and basically with that being said, I am still tripping over myself so much from Sunday. So with that, let's throw it over to Par. Pretty much told you what he did this weekend, but however,
pretty much.
Are there any juicy tidbits that I'm completely overlooking due to mad cow syndrome?
There you go. No, I think you defeated.
Here I am.
Yeah. I think you defeated the mad cow today. You had everything pretty much to a T, man.
No, I screwed up her intro hardcore. I didn't even mention
that's partly my fault, though.
Yeah. So, like, we're going here. When? Now? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let's roll this out.
That's what I'm going to do at sushi today and be like, oh, I'm ordering this today. What? I never heard of this. Well, you're eating it.
Young man.
You're eating it. No, man. Like, Friday, I just chilled out. Well, I was actually working at the club.
Yeah,
so I was
working at the club tonight.
There you go, at the club tonight. And I was like, screw this. I'm not going to get any sleep. Well, I did 2.5 hours, and then it was off to Hamilton, man, to meet you. And
that's
then
right.
Hit up TFCon, and we'll talk about that a little bit more if you want. But
yeah,
it was good.
The show. We'll hop into that. But right now, our interviews are pretty much all over the place, unfortunately, because the thing is that with some technical difficulties. So the thing is that where YouTube is, we did your fantastic interview. Who are those guys?
The Game Chasers, and I interviewed. Unfortunately, Jay couldn't be there.
Yes,
but
interviewed
Billy. Yeah.
Billy boy.
If you know anything about the two, Jay has a little bit more popularity, and he has a little bit more to say. Usually, he likes to talk.
Yeah. I was really surprised with Bill. It's sort of like, well, up here in Canada. I was like, what do you mean up here in Canada?
Yeah.
The National Igloo melted like a week ago, but we're still okay there. He's lucky I didn't interview him, but next time.
Yeah, next time it's on.
We'll live that up. It's on. So anyways, so we're talking to Billy.
Yeah, Billy.
from the Game Chasers.
The Game Chasers. Shout out to Billy's 90s hairstyle.
Yeah, chasing the kids down and saying, you know that video game that you have is really only worth $5. I'll pay you 10.
Yeah.
And sell it for a cool sawbuck. Okay?
Yeah. I'm surprised he never made me an offer for my Star
I think
Fox
he did. I honestly think he did in a really roundabout type of way, because one of the things in the video that he'll be talking about is that, or when we finally get our act together for it, is that he said if I ever seen someone that had one.
Oh.
And there you are saying, I have one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're actually saying there's like only 16 of them, ever get, like there's about 20 of them or made.
Right.
Only 16 to 13 of them ever actually distributed to the general public.
Right.
And you're telling him this.
Yeah.
And he's going, I could hear the song that said, because he's just not listening.
Yeah.
He's picking up the verbs and the consonants, which is very nice.
Yeah.
But he's not listening to your questions. It's
No.
like, oh my gosh.
That's one thing I noticed. Like, he was ready to jump into the answers before I was finished.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is this? Did all the nerds get to him first? We're sitting there like, sloppy seconds?
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
It's like, ah!
So I had to bring him back down to earth and show him how Canadians get down.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Here we
you don't play
interview-
sports, right?
Yeah.
I strap players to the bottom like, beat! I carry a stick! Beat that with your little football and your padding and stuff.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Sorry, now I'm jumping. Now I feel like I'm Billy.
There you
Jumping
go.
all over you. Like
There you go.
But the thing is, I got
No,
mad cow
sorry.
syndrome. So,
Yeah. You can do that. It's your show. You can do what you want.
Yeah, exactly. I am the producer,
Yeah.
the mega host. But anyways, yeah, so, please.
No, that's it, man.
That's it. All right, that's
pretty much, yeah. But cause for the car show, it was okay. I thought it'd be a little bit bigger. Yeah. Because this year,
as you would say, you had some dope photos. On the wall here.
Yeah, 190 or something.
Yeah,
but they did not coincide with Fan Expo this year, particularly because the Sports Expo will be taking over that north building, right?
Yeah, they had the whole fracking thing.
Right. So Import Fest had their own date, their own month to do their thing, and I felt they should have done more. So they should have had panels, maybe some classes to introduce the new generation to the import scene and how you build up a car like a crappy Corsica and turn it into a nice car, right? So I felt they should have done panels and things like that, taken a page out of the fandom Comic Con type expos, if you will.
San Diego.
Right. So for $25, you should have had more.
Jump in really quickly.
Yeah.
One of the few things I personally think that the shows are missing is that they're not really releasing any new information.
Yeah.
They're saying, here are our guests, and some of our guests will have some wonderful things to talk about. And then from there, we'll just throw in the gaming, we'll throw in some movies, we'll throw in our screen, and boom, that's our actual show. Thank you very much for kids coming out. But the thing is, unlike San Diego Comic-Con, which will hopefully be there next year for.
Nice.
They're releasing industry atomic bombs. Like basically, new movies are coming out, new TV shows are coming out, new comic books are coming out, and they have all the industry standard that's there and everything else like that. And the thing is, I'm noticing a lot of the conventions, especially in Ontario, they're simply not doing that, and that's just driving me nuts. Because the thing is that we are the weekly trending fandom show, and if we don't get our fandom intake, we start drifting up and dying. So it's like, damn. So yeah, man, that's my big thing.
Yeah. What about you? What did you enjoy your weekend?
Well, the funny thing is that I used to be the head gaming coordinator for Anime Noir.
Yeah.
So every time there's a convention, I'm used to getting a fantastic 4 hours of sleep, which is awesome.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is, every time I go to a convention, that sort of replays itself out. So the thing is that again, I'm getting like 18 hours of convention time, setting things up, getting things together, posting it in the Facebook group, blah, 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 making sure things working properly, saying hello to people, etc., etc., etc. So the thing is that I'm already pretty tired. I am just heavily impressed on how the weekly training fandom crew all came together and we actually had our show. We didn't do one show, but 3 shows.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I personally think we're actually starting to beat the traditional media, especially with our small crew of people here, because I don't see CTV hopping in the CTV bandwagon, jumping down to Mississauga, Hamilton, and also Toronto to cover the things that make them, happy. I just see maybe 1 or 2 media people showing up, and that's it, type of thing. So
no, for sure.
It's like we're beating them out, we're giving them all the right attention, everything else like that, and I think we're doing a fantastic job. Plus, on top of that, we also stream our interviews live on the internet, so we're beating everyone to the punch. So there's another check mark in our favor. So the thing is that again, I've never done or had a crew of people before I actually do 3 shows. So the thing is that with that being said, That was a lot to do in a very, very short period of time. So myself, again, we had difficulties, camera equipment difficulties. We didn't have people difficulties, and but we had transport difficulties.
Yeah.
So the thing is that we're facing all these difficulties, but yet we're still delivering, which is absolutely fantastic.
Still made it out on top.
Yeah. So the thing is, when it all comes down to it, I'm happier than a clam. My problem is that unfortunately I get ADD, so I probably will forgetting all the fantastic I did this weekend, because next weekend or this weekend coming up, Atomic Lollipop is just around the corner.
Nice.
So the thing is that we're sort of trying to get our collective selves together for that show. But however, they have a fantastic roster of guests. They have some very good, fantastic programming, and all the information on Atomic Lollipop can be found at atomiclollipop.com, I think it is. But however, the thing is that thank goodness we have our actual safety net, which is our Facebook group, which is www.show.com/Facebook, where people can actually engage with all of our fantastic subjects and everything we kind of don't quite actually get together. So, with that being said, I think it's time for a timely break and come back with some more Weekly Trending Fan Minutes. What do you think about that?
Yep. Sounds good, man.
Excellent.